Today, I'm going to share with you what I feel is the most important thing to understand about law school. Whether you are just about to begin your journey as a law student, or you're looking back as a now attorney trying to figure out what happened to you, I hope this video helps you manage your life just a little bit better. If you're going to law school, you're probably pretty organized or pretty smart, maybe even both. That's why I'm not going to talk about study aids or methods. That's stuff you're going to figure out. If you're starting law school or you've been in it for a while, you need to ask yourself the right questions. Instead of asking yourself, how am I going to learn the law? You should be asking yourself, how am I going to react to being placed in an environment surrounded by inherently competitive people when literally everything is a competition? Success is measured in many ways. Grades are one way. Other measures of success could be getting through law school without compromising on your morals, without being taken advantage of by other students, and without struggling to build relationships. To be successful in any way, you need to understand your environment. Law school attracts competitive people. It attracts proud people. Maybe that's you, and maybe it's not. But either way, you need to know who you are surrounded by. Once a law school has acquired all these people, it then pits them against each other in a competition where someone will always win and someone will always lose. I know that one day curved grading will go away, but this conversation will not become obsolete anytime soon because generations of attorneys, including the professors who manage the learning environment at your law schools, were subjected to the same system, which I'm going to very briefly describe. For those who do not know, curved grading, in this sense, means that a professor will look at the natural distribution of grades in the class as a percentage of total points, which will take the shape of a bell curve. The professor will then adjust the grade so the class average works out to a predetermined rate. In simple terms, there are a fixed number of A's, B's, C's, and D's that can be awarded. And they are awarded not based on the percentage that you get in the class, but based on your position as it relates to the other people in the class. This means the top student gets an A, and the bottom student gets a C, or D, or an F. It doesn't matter if the bottom student got an 80% in the class, it only matters that they did worse than everyone else. And sometimes the difference between an A and a D might just be a few questions on a final exam. In this system, another person's success is always to your detriment. If you help a classmate and they get a better score than you, they probably get a higher grade than you too. If you were to sabotage a classmate and they get a lower score than you may get a higher grade than them because of it. Think about that. Think about how others are going to react to a system like that. Think about how you want to react to a system like that. Are you going to sabotage other people? I hope not, but some people do, and you should watch out for them. Are you going to assist other people when they need help? I hope so, but I also hope you don't let people take advantage of you. Some people go through law school never understanding this environment they are in. Some attorneys never come to understand what they went through and how they changed because of it. Some professors don't understand it either, and I'm sorry, you'll have to deal with them. If you choose to ignore the environment you're in, it will be difficult for you to build relationships in law school and beyond. But if you're hyper aware of the environment, you will become selfish, defensive, paranoid, and anxious all of the time. You won't be able to collaborate with other people, and you won't set yourself up for success. To sum it all up, I'd say if you want to have a positive experience in law school, understand the environment you're in, but don't let it define you. You're you, and you should still be you when it's all over with.